basically, my mother's throwing me out today because
now we must find
I told her the truth, you know, and it's like,
Sri Krishna, accompanied by Baburu and Daruk,
you know, if you can't handle the truth,
Balram's
you know,
footprints into the forest. There, under a tree,
that's
they
your
found
problem, not
Balram
mine.
sitting in serene contemplation, lost in thought.
And my father
Krishna
does nothing
instructed Daruk to leave immediately for to inform Arjun of the devastating destruction caused by the Brahman's curse and urge him to come to Dwarka without delay.
So what my father just doesn't
Following
protest it.
Krishna's orders,
That's
Daruk
whatever,
mounted
dude.
his chariot and
That's
set
just, you
off
know.
for Hastinapur. Krishna then instructed Baburu to return to Dwarka
You know, I love my
immediately
family, but
and
they just,
ensure the safety of the women.
pieces of shit,
He
dude.
cautioned that robbers, driven by greed, might harm them.
I've never met
Grief-stricken by the loss
such
of
greedy
his
people in my
brothers,
life.
Baburu followed Sri Krishna's command and set
And they
out for
demand
Dwarka.
money from me when I gave him
Yet,
all of
as
the
he departed, fate intervened.
tips to
A fragment of
acquire a
first
lot of
pistol
money.
affixed to the hunter's iron armor struck him down, killing him
They still
instantly.
haven't done it. They still continue
Witnessing
to pester
Baburu's
me.
death, Krishna
You know,
turned to Balram and said,
like I said
"Brother,
to you guys
wait here for
a couple
me.
times in a couple of videos.
I will go to Dwarka and ensure the safety of the women by entrusting them to protect our family until Arjun
Taught my siblings how to read and all that jazz. You know, I did everything for my parents. I was a good boy. You know, like I literally had nothing but good grades in school and all that stuff. You know,
protect the women
I was the
and
best
children
kid that
until
parent could
Arjun
want. I
arrives."
literally,
At this moment, Brother Balram
I
was
literally
waiting
had
for
nothing
him in
but
the
like, you know,
forest.
good. I was
"I
what
have
they
seen
call
the
an
destruction
advanced
of
kid
the
or whatever. You know.
Okiis with my own eyes. I can look
So it's like sad that, you know, I feel like I have a right to be a little upset when I find out my dad's blowing fucking 1,400 one day and the next day blowing at like 1,100, 1,200. Okay. So yeah, forgive me for being a little upset about that kind of money being thrown around, and you guys asking money from me. And then, mother, you've been asleep my whole life. I'm a little upset about that. But yeah, they're throwing me out, and I need a place to stay until I can get to Montana. I'm gonna go stop in Idaho. My grandmother's Sacajawea. Her family's from their tribe. What do they call it? They posted up in Lemmy, Idaho, with the Shoshone tribe. I'm gonna stop at my I'm gonna stop and visit my long lost ancestors over there. So that's pretty snazzy because I got some pretty interesting things to tell them. I was born on December 20th, and my ancestor, she died. They say 12/20, 1814, but it's not 12/20, 1814. Hi guys. Yeah, so Sacagawea, she died 12/20, 1814. They say. Now, if you go looking further, they say there's a bunch of stories of a woman that she like lived to be 84 or something, and she died in like 1984, or she did live to like 94 or something, and then she died in 1884 or 1894. I'm still trying to figure out the timeline. They hi guys, they literally changed the timeline up, so like basically they added like 100 years, took away like 10 years or something like that. It's I'm still learning all this. You know what I mean? Sorry, I'm trying to pause the music, guys. Yeah, I'm still learning all this jazz. It's pretty interesting stuff. But I kind of need help right now to get back home in a way, and then I'm probably gonna have to sleep in my car tonight because I just want to be alone. I can't believe my family is the way they are. My mom has been nothing but an abusive woman my whole life, and I just figured out the cure to cancer, and all she cares about is this room. I kept telling her like, hey man, just clean up your living room. The room will be clean, all that jazz. She doesn't clean the room or the living room. She doesn't do anything all day. Just get high and like sit on her ass. So it's like it's very frustrating because she thinks she's some pious holy person, but it's like, dude, you don't even remember your Indian name. I'm Blackfeet from the Blackfeet tribe, and you should look up the Amskapi'Piikáni. We have some of the most beautifulest land in the world, I'd say. We've always been there. We've always been on our land, and we're one of the only tribes that I think we're the only tribe actually that never got relocated. We've always been there, and you can look it up. Blackfeet man has oldest blood in the Americas, 18,000 years old or something like that. So yeah, we've been here, always been here. And like I said, one way to correlate how some people are related, but you wouldn't think, is look at their language. Uh, our language is Algonquin, how they say it. It's actually yeah, India, ancient India. Not too many know that. That's cool. Um, yeah, it's just I've been through so much spiritual stuff as a kid, and it never made sense until I got older. And I quit practicing my Indian religion when I was like 16, 17, because I really got really into like drinking and all that, and it's just like I only got into drinking because from a young kid I remember my parents always being abusive and whatnot. I'll go into more detail later, but I just want to let you guys know what's going on. Like if you guys could help out, like, I need to get home and whatnot. If you could just donate like a penny, you know, like that would help a lot. A penny, because like I don't want everybody's got to eat and whatnot, and I don't need much. I'm very you know I'm very I don't need much person. My mom, dad, they always need too much, and it's crazy. Um, I don't like liars, and what makes me upset is that my mom would call the cops 4 times, different times, and I've been arrested 4 different times from this person over lies. That's the crazy part, and it hurts because I love my family, but they just showed me how much they do not care about me. I just discovered our grandmother Sacajawea. I can't wait to show you guys her hair color. Like, you can't tell right now, but my hair turns red when it's summertime, and I was always ashamed of that because I thought it was like it doesn't mean I'm Indian enough. You know, I thought my red hair was I just didn't think it would. I just thought it didn't mean I was Indian, and now that I know the truth, I have to go back home to my people, and I figured out how to cure cancer. So if you want to know how to cure cancer, I was gonna do it tonight, but my mom wants to throw me out, so I'm so sorry I can't do it tonight. But if I can find somewhere to do it tonight, that'd be cool. Just please share this message. I can cure cancer. I want to help people. I need also to help get supplies to help people. I have to help my neighbors right now. I want to give them, a bowl of sage and sweetgrass and conch, but I'm just gonna buy that out of my own pocket right now because my mom's my mom's an evil person. It's loud. She's like super loud. So there's gonna be I know, right? I'm so happy to smoke again. Um, Kush. Yeah. So like I feel so bad because once my mom moves in here, there's gonna be so much noise, and my downstairs neighbors are gonna be like so upset. Like we have an understanding. My downstairs neighbors and I, like, they know that I'm in the right. They hear everything. But yeah, if you guys could help out, even with a penny, 5 cents, a nickel, 10 cents, a dime, a quarter, heck, even like 50 cents, heck, even $1, dude, that would be very much appreciated because I need to help get supplies. I don't have as much money as I used to. I hate to admit this, and this is my ego talking. My mom got my grandma's house robbed, and everything that was of value. If it wasn't nailed down, it was stolen, and we didn't have much, but we had enough that was like it was okay. We were pretty content. And then my mom hired her nephew. That's not my cousin. That's my mom hired her nephew to watch the house, and I yeah, everything was gone, stolen. He stole my grandma's stuff. He stole my little baby cousin's everything, and everything of value. And I had a lot of expensive stuff because it's camping gear and all that jazz, and ammo, guns, and whatnot. So thousands and thousands of dollars just down the drain because my mom didn't listen to me. I told her this guy's gonna rob the house. He's gonna, kill my dog. And yeah, the person Tyson Whitegrass from the Blackfeet Reservation robbed my house, killed my dog, and my mom keeps telling me, "Oh, it's my fault. It's my fault." You hired him, and I told you what was gonna happen. So I hate to admit this, guys, but I am not financially like the best at the moment, and I don't need much. If you could just share this around and let people know I know how to cure cancer. I have to get back to the Blackfeet Reservation and help my people. And if you want to come, like, dude, you're totally welcome to come to my reservation. Learn how to, um, you know, heal. Like, learn how to heal. Seriously, I'm gonna teach anyone that wants to learn how to heal, how to cure cancer. I'm gonna show people on the internet a little bit, but it doesn't fully show everything. But yeah, guys, just I want to let people know what's going on, because my mom has been trying to lie to the cops, saying that I'm doing something or whatever. Like, dude, why? Like, dude, I hate liars, because when my mom was she never pills for like it was like 2 weeks or something. I got home when I was 18 from Browning, our reservation, and she literally threw me in jail because she didn't have her pills for like a week or two. And not only that, she hit me in the face multiple times, clawed my face up, and then the second time she was about to do it, the couch was right next to me, and she said that I hit her and pushed her. And it's like, no, I didn't push her, like hit her or anything. I just grabbed her, like it was like scooch, like I'm not getting clawed in the face again, scooch. And apparently that's like literally did not hit her or anything. And then she has my little sister lie to the cops. It's like, and one thing too is I know for a fact she's lying, because I don't hit women. I have never hit a woman in my life. I was raised right. I was raised right. I was raised correct. A male, never hits a woman. That's just my culture. So I know for a fact she lied, and she can lie all she wants now, but I record everything now, because I don't like lies. And she tries to lie again. It's like, dude, I have the evidence. So don't lie, you know. But yeah, guys, I need help. If you could help with finding me a room or a place to stay as I travel to Idaho along the way, that'd be cool. I wanted to show you guys tonight how to heal, but my mom wants me out of here, so I gotta go. So I'm gonna leave around 7 to, figure out something. I don't know. But please share this message, guys. If you want to learn how to cure cancer, I got you guys, but I need a little help finding somewhere to do the ceremony. I need to be allowed to smoke tobacco and ganja. It's part of the ceremony. So yeah, guys, I'm sorry for the blankness. I'm just, really disgusted with my mom and dad, and a little bit of my grandma too. And the fact that she would lie to me and tell me she isn't spying on me. I left my other YouTube channel recording all last night live, so yeah, you guys are gonna see a lot of funny stuff. So please share this message, dudes. I can cure cancer, and if I do, get somewhere to teach, I'll teach that person how to cure it. Also, it's crazy, man. I love you guys though. You guys be good and stay safe, okay? I'm sorry my mom's crazy. It's too much to explain right now, and my mom and dad, I forgive them. Because they were very abusive to me growing up, and still are to this day. But I don't blame them. If I was a piece of crap too, I wouldn't want to, look at my kids. I had to raise those kids since they were, little youngins. I was probably about 7 years old. It was this Christmas of 2002, 2003. My mom and dad, they went out the night before, and my little siblings and I, we woke up, and I woke up first. It was probably 6 or 7 a.m. They were not there. I was like, all right, mom and dad probably went to the store or something real quick. And it was probably around 8 a.m. My little siblings woke up, and they, we were, at that point, I was like, I didn't say anything. I was like, hey guys, what's up, guys? Big brother here. It was probably an hour after they woke up, they started crying, all three of them. It was just because, mom and dad weren't there, dude. Christmas morning, 2002, 2003. And that day kind of shaped my world after that, because I was like, wow, you guys would really get drunk and not show up to your kids' I don't know. I'm so disgusted with my parents, man. It's too much to tell right now. I'll post all the videos later, but just please share this message. If you guys could help with even a penny, a nickel, a dime, 50 cents, heck, even $1, that would be super appreciated, because I need to get back home. I wanted to stop in Oregon, but I don't have time. My grandpa is John Baptiste Gardapi. They call him Charbonneau in the history books, but it was Gardapi. That was from that was from a lot of history I learned They're lying about a lot of stuff, dudes. My grandmother, my 6 times great grandmother, Sacajawea, on my mom and grandma's side. Um, how do I know? Because they have the same hair color as my mom and grandma. So it's nuts. Life's a trip. Also, I can't wait to share some of the evidence I found of like how much they're lying. They say if you look up a photo of Sacagawea, there's no photos of her. Why would they say that? Why would they try to cover up this woman so much? It's almost like as if she was royalty or something. Hmm. Hmm. Stay posted for more. I'll tell you guys about the secret of my ancestry and the Holy Land. Bye.